Hey guys, welcome to the NFT shopping spree. Super excited to have you inside the class today. Let me just put out another message to let everybody know we are in here. Let me see, 1 second. Welcome to the NFT shopping spree. Super excited that you guys made it. Congratulations, everybody. You should be able to unmute. Oh, let me know if you guys needed a password. Did anybody need a password? Hi, how are you guys? Hello, everybody.
Hi, Dr. China. Hi, Richie. This is Kayleen from Florida.
Hi, Kayleen. Welcome. Did you guys need a password to get in?
No, ma'am. I got in from the VIP, the Mighty Networks.
Yeah, you should have been able to come straight in. Okay, perfect. Hello, ladies. Hello, gentlemen. Welcome. Thanks for being on. I'm excited for you guys to get some NFTs today. Who's excited about going on this shopping spree?
Hey, Dr. China, this is Sensational Shanice. How you doing?
Sensational Shanice. Welcome. I'm amazing. Thank you so much. Let me see. Somebody said that it is asking them for one, just in case. Hmm. I hope this doesn't kick anybody out. Okay, perfect. So let me work on this. Okay, so people are saying that they need. That is so weird. Let me invite them this way. Okay, 1 second. I guess it is asking for one. It's so weird. Yeah. So if you're on your phone, I guess it doesn't ask, but looks like it is asking inside of the community. All right, welcome guys. Super excited that you made it. Let's get some more of the VIPs inside of the room before we get started and go on our shopping spree. It looks like it was requesting a password. So as soon as we get everybody on in here, we're gonna go and rack up on our NFTs. Welcome. Go ahead and announce yourself. Let us know you made it to the call.
Hey, Dr. China, it's Quala Metrius calling in from Albany, Georgia.
Hey. The market snob is in the house. Thanks for being on. Welcome, Lady Q.
Hey, Dr. China, Kawana calling from Frisco, Texas. Hey, everyone.
Hi, Kawana, Frisco, Texas. Welcome to the call, Miss Pretty Rich. Welcome. Okay, we're getting more people in the room. They needed a password. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Everyone should be on the way in. Yeah. Welcome once again.
Hi, Dr. China.
Hi, who's that?
Lavita Harris from Chicago.
Hi, welcome to the call. Thanks for being on.
Hi, it's Naila from California.
Hi, Naila. Welcome, welcome.
Lola, what are you doing?
1 second. Thanks for being on, guys. We're going to get started in just a minute. We just released the password. They were requesting a password, I guess, if you were logging in from the computer. So just give us just a moment to get everyone inside of the room before we get started. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, guys. Thanks for being inside of the very first Rich University NFT shopping spree. I mean, listen, what better, than to go shopping than to actually buy assets that yield an amazing return. And so we're going to have a great masterclass today. We've been giving you a lot more inside of VIP. I really hope you've appreciated the increase of value that you are gaining inside of the VIP community. We are still going to have our VIP meetup. I'm excited about those of you who have been taking full advantage of what's happening with the Perfect 10 experience that you guys are having now. If you have been tapping into Perfect 10 and maximizing all things VIP that we are providing to you, just drop sevens in the chat. I'm just interested in seeing how many of you are really plugging in so that I know for some of you the time frame may be a little bit different if you're still in transition. Many of you are transitionalpreneurs as you are on your way to becoming full-fledged entrepreneurs inside of VIP. So what we're going to do is provide you an opportunity to have access to those amazing Perfect 10 experiences that are really, really already beginning to shift so much for so many people. Just drop something in the chat as we are getting more family members of Rich University on the call, and just tell us what maybe some of your takeaways are from Perfect 10, or unmute. Let us just hear how you're engaging and enjoying being on the Perfect 10 call with us in the mornings. So if you don't mind unmuting, it should give you the option to unmute. We love to hear some quick feedback, maybe from 2 or 3 of you that are in VIP. I would love to hear some of your feedback as to how Perfect 10, what some of your takeaways are, what some of your favorite elements are of the Perfect 10 call. So you should be able to go ahead and unmute yourself. And then we're going to go ahead and get started with the NFT shopping spree. Super excited for you guys.
Hi, it's Lavita Harris from Chicago. I rarely speak. I mostly listen. I'm driving right now, but I have this morning the call was so powerful. And what really sticks out to me with Perfect 10 is I love the fact that we pray before we start, that we give God glory and honor of what he deserves, and I thank God that I'm really, really learning to be more, more intimate, and more persistent, and be more consistent, doing something on my business every day, and I'm just really kind of like getting started. I've had my business for 3 years now, but I have been extremely lazy. And so now I am just ready to go. I'm ready to do. I'm ready to put things into action. And the thing I love about Perfect 10, it gives me a vision, because I really didn't have a vision, and I didn't have a direction for my business. And the Perfect 10 is just teaching me to have a vision, to write things down and write exactly what the vision that God is helping me to create. How to bring it into existence, and so, trying to get 10 customers every day, and, just really, really pushing myself to get up and move and act, you know, and when I hear you speak, Dr. China, it electrifies me. And I really, really thank and praise God for you, you know, giving that time to us. I feel like I'm being nurtured now. I'm being watered. I'm getting so much out of it. And I'm loving the fact that dramatic wealth is a virtue, you know, and I learning that the things that I learned as a child when it comes to money, I am learning that I need to unlearn that and to learn something new, that there is nothing wrong with having wealth and that your money should work for you, not you should work for your money. So I really appreciate that, that you're teaching us so many valuable lessons, Dr. China. I really thank you and appreciate you.
Wow, well, we appreciate you sharing so much, Lavetta, on this call. You know, I know that this is the NFT call, but I'm so grateful that we have introduced VIP to the Perfect 10 and now giving you guys an experience to tap into it right at the heart of your week. You know, Tuesday through Thursday is absolutely just shifting so much. And I'm hearing testimonies already of just the mindset shift, but also doors that are opening up that was already there, but maybe it just looked like there was no doors, like a secret door, like, oh my God, this was a door to walk through all the while. So many people have shared, or a few people have shared, should I say, that they felt like there was these blocks in their life for their business or for relationships or different things, but all the while, it wasn't like just a wall, it was a door that they didn't recognize was a door, but it wasn't until they walked up to it that they were able to see, wait a minute, oh, wait a minute, I can actually go through this. So some of the things that you see as hurdles in your life or blocks in your life may not actually be a block. There may actually be an exit or an opportunity to go through to the other side. And so I appreciate you sharing. I did hear that T word, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm training even more, because that's where that Cash App come in at. So those of you who have been on Perfect 10 for quite some time, you already know about the Cash App, but I know some of you are extremely new, and I appreciate your transparency and you sharing. Anyone else, one more person want to go in and just share some of your takeaway from Perfect 10 now that it's been made available to the VIP community? Feel free to hop on in.
Hi, it's me, Naila from
Hi,
California.
Naila.
I have the honor of being a part of Dr. China's VIP and the Academy. And when I tell you, when you pray to God about financial stability, he always gives us wisdom first. You know, he's not big on just, people get money in the bank and all that, but I do believe that his way of doing things is through wisdom and understanding. And he only can give you what you manage well. So I do believe that where I am right now in my life is that once I get the wisdom, the wealth will come. And so I really appreciate Dr. China really approaching this mountain, because it is a mountain. Finance and business is a mountain that is very influential in our world. And for so many years, we didn't have access to it. And so I know God is using her. It's obvious. There's no question, no doubt that God has given her this mountain because he can trust her. And the way I found out about you was through David Never Sleeps, the podcast. And I was so blown away by your testimony and how I'm like, wow, she is amazing, how she overcame, but I want to follow her. On IG, here I come. And then here you are on IG, and I signed up because of your transparency and your story about you and your family. And so I'm just overwhelmed by the fact that I'm in this zone of understanding what I want to obtain before I can actually obtain it. So it's been amazing. Thank you.
That's a beautiful space to be in. Absolutely beautiful space to be in. When you become just aware, it's something just shifts on being aware. And wisdom is, I promise you, when I just think about the word of God, and, we talk about the richest man being King Solomon, that he didn't pray for wealth. He didn't pray for all of these, worldly things or just monetary gifts, but he prayed for wisdom. you know, that wisdom and insight is what allowed him to have so much more access. And so I'm excited because, you know, the call is to awaken you, is to wake you up, wake up things that's been dormant on the inside of you, make you more aware of your surrounding, make you more aware of your relationships, your behaviors, your habits, so that you can access things that was once denied because you could not see. And a lot of it is our protection. You know, we're being protected at certain levels. And the other part of it is the muscles that we have to begin to work to go and get what's available. Because, you know, the reality of it is, you know, we know work ethic culturally, we know work ethic, but you have to be willing to now do the same amount of work for yourself that you were willing to do for somebody else. You know, I had a conversation, I believe it was with Carissa, and I was just sharing the numbers. For example, many of you are inside of my investor academy, and the numbers are really real. You know, when you're exposing 10 new people to your business a day, that's at least 50 exposures a week of quality, resourceful people, people who you are intentionally going after, that's going to help you to really build your business, because you get to be selective with who you invite, and you are intentionally putting time, energy, and effort into. And so by the time you get down to the whole month, you got 200 exposures. There's no way that your business does not grow if you're really following and duplicating that plan. In the beginning, it may seem that they're not responding to you. It may seem like they're not just, but what's going to happen is, as you're consistent, the muscles going to begin to develop, and you're going to become stronger and stronger and stronger with just knowing how to navigate through the conversation, duplicating the process. You're going to notice that, wait a minute, this is really just a flow of duplication. You're going to start to identify what works, what doesn't really work so much, and be able to tweak that. And this is for any type of business. It doesn't have to be network marketing. It doesn't have to be associated with trading. It's any type of business. You want to be intentional with exposing new people to your business, quality, resourceful people to your business, influential people to your business, who will bring value and who will bring volume to your business. Also networking, you know, being intentional about building new relationships. No matter what business you have, you need customers, right? You need somebody purchasing your business, your products or your services. So I appreciate those of you who share. We're going to dive in now to our amazing NFT shopping spree. I hope you guys were able to get some cryptocurrency from the cryptocurrency shopping spree. I believe we uploaded it. If not, I'm going to be uploading a lot into the community tonight, so you guys will have access to that, as well as a collection of perfect tens, so you can go back and rewatch them. We will work to title some of them so that we can kind of identify the essence of what we covered on those particular calls, to make it simple for you to go back and watch it. One of my favorite perfect tens was seeing what your visions and your goals were, and the obedience that you guys followed in printing out and now having a tangible, the things that you wanted to manifest by the end of this particular year, 2021, at the time we're recording it. So with that being said, let's go. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to get into NFTs and talk a little bit about NFTs. Once again, big shouts out to the Market Snob, because she did a phenomenal job on our last shopping sprees with cryptocurrency. So give me a second. Let me just do this. Let me just see. Okay, so I'm going to start here. Let me go. Okay. All right, so hopefully you guys can now see my screen. So I wanted to start here because some of you are really familiar with what an NFT is and others are not. Guys, Icy is my co-host tonight. I'm gonna just go ahead and put it out there, because for whatever reason, she found the little, I bought her a toy today and she found the little jackpot, okay? So she might have a moment. So I'm gonna project my voice to make sure you guys can hear me clearly over hearing her. And I hope this is a testament that you have to really know how to work through different processes that's not always in perfect conditions and still make it happen. So if at any point she gets louder than me, y'all just let me know. But I am going to project to make sure that you can hear me over my co-host that sometimes just kind of rudely interrupts me. Is that okay with you guys? All right, so let's dive on in. All right, so these NFTs are becoming more and more and more popular. It is really game changing. There's a huge financial opportunity inside of these NFTs, and I want to make sure that you have a basic understanding of what it is. This is definitely for beginners. I don't want to overwhelm you or go too far into depth. One of the reasons that my training and teaching style is what it is because we're in a world now that is changing literally at the speed of thought. And so if I give you the basis of the information and not go too much into depth in any direction, usually that information will be current over a longer period of time, meaning the information will be the same and it has not changed. If I go into too many different, areas, then a lot of that stuff can change so quickly. So then what is an NFT? An NFT is actually a non-fungible token, So it's an acronym. It's for a non-fungible token. It is a unique and non-interchangeable unit of data that is stored on a digital ledger, blockchain. So when we're thinking about blockchain, I guess the easiest comparison is like the World Wide Web, the internet itself. The beautiful thing about this blockchain, though, is that this blockchain allows everything to be safe and honest. Once it's recorded, this particular data is recorded, it cannot go back and delete or erase it or be changed or counterfeited or manipulated in any type of way. And this is very important for the masses of people. It gives us a lot of power, believe it or not. So it doesn't matter if you're very savvy in NFTs or if you know anything about this or not. It's a very new space, and that's the beauty in it. You get to hop into this space while it's new, and you get to really learn and begin to maneuver inside of this space, guys. And so once again, a non-fungible token is what an NFT is. It's a unique and non-interchangeable unit of data. You can't swap it out. It is what it is, right? And it is stored on a digital ledger called a blockchain. Now, NFTs can be used to represent easily reproducible items such as photos, right? So it's so interesting because when I first started to look into NFTs, it was just a JPEG. I'm like, okay, this JPEG, as you guys are going to see in just a moment, somebody just paid $3,000 for a JPEG. Why didn't they just screenshot it? That's what I'm thinking to myself. But it's about the authenticity of you having the ownership of this particular photo, just like if you had the original of a Mona Lisa, right? And so it's photos, it's videos, it's audios, and it's other types of digital files as unique items, right? And it uses the blockchain technology to establish a verified and public proof of ownership. So it's almost like if you had a Louboutin bag or purse, a Dior, and they gave you, I'm just checking, and they gave you a, they give us the authentication little booklet, the little card that comes inside of the bag or whatever item that you purchased. And so it authenticates that you are indeed the owner of this particular photo or this particular audio or this digital file. You own it. Now, we may not understand its value in today's time, but as we're moving more and more and more to a digital society, this is going to have great value. One of the philosophers broke it down like this: we may not really understand why would a person want to buy it, but it's like somebody also 10 years ago, 20 years ago, not understanding why somebody would want a blue check on Instagram, or why somebody would feel some type of a social value or social equity to have 1 million followers on Instagram. We don't understand it today, but in the future, it's going to have great value. It's going to have great value, just like a person who has some type of a luxury of real estate or vehicle, some type of a luxury of designer. It's going to be a statement, a social statement in the future society that we live in. And so copies of the original files are not restricted to the owner of the NFT, right? So the owner, which is beautiful now, has the ability to resell what it owns and can be copied and shared like any file. So this is basically what an NFT is. The lack of interchangeable distinguishes the NFTs from blockchain cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. So I'm really excited once again, because this is built on the first NFT project was launched in 2015 on the Ethereum blockchain. Many of us are just hearing about NFTs in 2021, but the first one was actually launched on the Ethereum blockchain, and was and interest grew with the rise of interest in cryptocurrency. Last year in 2020, the NFT market value tripled, reaching more than 250 million during the first quarter of 2021. Sales exceeded 2 billion, more than 20 times the volume of the previous quarter. NFTs have drawn criticism with respects to energy and cost and carbon footprint associated with validating blockchain transactions. And so there's an opportunity there because of that to enhance its abilities to not really affect what's happening with energy and things like that, to affect the carbon footprint. So that is basically what an NFT is. Okay, so once again, getting into this space, very new, there's huge opportunity for you. What I want to do is go to this was one of the first NFTs that I actually bought. If you go to NFT, I went here, I didn't do a whole lot of research. I saw it online. I was already hearing about it. I have access to people who really dived heavily into this space. I'm actually working on developing my own NFT. And so what got my attention is that it was a recording artist that did his. I believe he was one of the first hip hop artists to create an NFT with his album NFT. And one of the things that I have been looking to do is identify how I can get my personal song, Bitcoin MAMI, as an NFT. And so this is why I was excited. Now I want to show you guys something as it relates to the price. Now, once again, e-nft.com is where you can purchase these particular NFTs from. We're going to talk about why you would want to purchase it or maybe would not want to purchase it. One of the things that I want to bring to your attention about NFTs is that it's all about its uniqueness and its rarity. So what makes an NFT very, very valuable is the uniqueness of it, but also the rarity of it. So this particular NFT, there's 1 million copies. That's T's, right? That's a lot. That means 1 million people can have access to it. So this is going to be basically predicated on his audience and his popularity. So what this particular artist did is he released 1 million copies of his album and he sold it for $1. And in minutes, if I think less than a minute, they sold out. So for him, the person selling the NFT, bam, he was able to make $1 million in a minute. Let's just say it took him a minute, 5 minutes. I can't remember exactly the time, but he was able to sell it because he did something very unique and he entered into a space and trailblazed that space. So his audience was excited about what he had done. So they went and they bought the NFT with the ability to be able to sell it because they owned it. Does that make sense? They was able to sell it because they own that NFT, right? So now you have it right here. Now remember, when he released it, it was $1. Now you have people that are selling their NFTs. So just imagine if you knew I was releasing my NFT and I only had 100 that was going to be available, and I made it available for $10, $100, or whatever the number was going to be. Because of course, if I have a lot less, then the number is probably going to cost a lot more. But the rarity of it is so high that if you knew that opportunity existed and you said, wait a minute, you know what? I believe Dr. CHYNA is really going somewhere. I believe that this one day is going to be worth even more money in the future than it's worth now. I'm going to buy 5 of them. So you spend $500 and for whatever reason, you decide something huge happens in my career, and what you spend $500 on, or what you spend $100 for one of them, you're now able to get $10,000 for it, because it's so rare, or more, a lot more. I'm just using simple numbers right now. So the person who purchased the NFT, this person right here, right? The seller here that purchased this NFT for $1 was able to sell it or at least put it up for sale for $500. Look at the rest of the prices so you can see the likelihood of that one selling. So the first one is $500. Somebody put theirs up for $1,000. Somebody put theirs up for $199. Somebody put theirs up for $20,000. So by now you're probably saying, well, why wouldn't they just look for the cheapest one? Well, it's a few reasons why they wouldn't just look for the cheapest one. And one of those reasons is because some of them don't know where to look for the cheapest one. I'm taking you to the marketplace, but some people are so new that when they first come to the website, let me see if they have, oh, this is the resale. Let's just see, let me see. So when I first, okay, this is something else that they're selling. Let me see what they're selling here. So this is something else. I don't know what this one is, a Global Unity NFT. So somebody else has something else that they're selling up here, but this is where it used to have the, let me see. There's a movie that's also being released as an NFT. So much, this is a soundtrack that's being released as an NFT. I'm looking for something that doesn't look like it's here anymore. All I see is the resale market. So it basically what it did is it showed us right up here where you could buy the NFTs. Now this has been out for a while, but it showed us up here where you can buy the NFTs from. But if you didn't know to click on marketplace and go to this part, you would have only saw the most expensive ones up there. That means somebody could have bought this for $77,000. Somebody sold one of these NFTs for $49,000. They bought it for $100 and sold it for $49,000 out of, I think, because it was so new at the time. And NFTs, that is the price point for some of them, they just jumped at it instead of waiting, right? And so this is what you have. And so once again, these NFTs are for sale. So what did I do? I came over here, you got one for $50, right? So of course, why would you buy one for that price when you could get it for $50 or $100, okay? But once again, these are selling. So what I did was, let's see if I can go to my own. I came over here and I bought a bunch. Let's see. I bought a bunch of these and I look for some uniqueness, right? So let me view my collection. I own 13 of them. The thing about these particular NFTs is that it provides you artwork, is a limited edition, it has music connected to it, and it's considered to be a hot drop. So when I click on the ones that I have, then you can see right here, I was looking for low numbers, okay? I was like, okay, you know what? If there's 1 million, let me get the lowest number that I can get. And so one of them is a 30,000 of 1 million is number 30,000. That was, I mean, they were such high numbers. If you look at the other pages, you can see the numbers are high. I just wanted to see what was going to happen. It expired. So I put up one for sale for $1 million. I knew that it was ridiculous. I just wanted to see, hey, if somebody wanted to pay me $1 million for it, you can have it. If somebody want to pay me $1,000 for it, you can have it. Listen, I think for me, I spent for some of these NFTs $4 and $5. If somebody wanted $400 or $500, they could have it, right? But I'm holding on to them. We'll just see what happens. I just wanted to get into this space. So once again, the website is e-NFT. I think the opportunity here is gone. I would not necessarily touch this unless you saw something for a really inexpensive price. Let me give you an idea of what I actually bought. Okay, so this is what I bought. There's several collections of artwork. Each one of them have a different collection. This is the only way to access this. So we have to pause that because I don't know what he's about to say. I have no idea. I don't even know much about the artist. So we paused that right in time, I believe. But this is just to give you an idea of the artwork that you get, the music that you get, and the uniqueness of it being the first. Okay, so bam, that's it. It has nothing to do with whether I like the artist or not, or I don't really know much about the guy. It's just the fact that he entered into this space. So this is a place that you can get NFTs. Another place that you can actually search, okay, for popular collections, right? is right here. If you go to rarity.tools, this is a handy dandy friend. I think is the most popular site right now to search right now. Let's get into this one. CryptoPunks. This is what Visa bought. Visa bought this, I think, for $120,000 for just one of these images. Okay. So these are the most popular NFTs on the market right now. Okay. So this right here, it gives a rarity score. And it starts to calculate why they believe that it's valuable. And I think it's going to show me a price. Let me just move this out of the way. Let me see. I'm going to view it on OpenSea and see how much it's going for. Okay, so I think there's no offers yet on this one, just yet. But it did sell. So it's already exchanged hands a few times. And this sold for 85 Ethereum the last time it sold. 85 Ethereum. Anybody knows the current price of Ethereum to give you an idea of how much that sold for. So right now in this moment, Ethereum is 35.2515. So let's just take that number, 35.2515. So we got 35.25 and 15 cents. And it sold for 85 Ethereum. $299,000 is what this image sold for the first time it sold. Now, the person who bought that for 85 Ethereum wants to sell it. Do you see this? Why the heck would somebody want to buy this? Now, you guys can feel free to unmute if you have questions about what's going on. I don't know what their purpose is. Maybe they feel like it's going to be like a Mona Lisa or something. I have no idea, but this is the #1 crypto punk right now. Okay. This is me going to Rarity and going to OpenSea, which we'll talk about in just a moment. And this is what people have bought. Okay. So now, hey, for whatever reason, they bought it. Now, here's the other uniqueness about this. Okay. The thing about this is that a person, I don't know, I don't want to even attempt to understand their philosophy, but let me give you a scenario. When I entered into the world of Bitcoin, it was $3,500 a coin. Right now in this moment, Bitcoin is, let me see. Right now in this moment, Bitcoin is, yay, 51,000. I'm so excited. Oh my God, wait a minute. I'm in multiple trades. Jesus is a Lord. Okay, I just had a praise break right now. I hope you guys took that swipe coin trade. For those of you who are in the Investor Academy, oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, yes, Lord. All right, Lord. Okay, so right now, Bitcoin is 51,000. So a person who, let's say I made a purchase of a real estate property and I bought something that somebody felt like, why would she spend, 5 Bitcoins for that particular property or whatever the case may be? Let's say at the time, Bitcoin, let's just use it now. Bitcoin is 50,000. And no, let's just say a bigger number. Like, let's say Bitcoin is $500,000. I just want to say it because I want to use a scenario of a person if they bought Ethereum when it was much less. Okay. So Bitcoin is $500,000 to that person. I just spent 25, $2.5 billion for something. But for real, what I did, because it's $500,000, right? But for real, what I did was $2.5 million for it. For real, I only spent $3,500 for each coin when I bought it. So the person for Ethereum, let's say this person spent $200 for each Ethereum. So whereas we're looking at this big old number that we just saw of 299,000, for real, that person only spent $200 for the Ethereum times the 85. So for them, they spent 17,000 for something that today, right now, is worth 299,000. Let me run that playback. Let me run it back. So even though you see 85 Ethereum right here that this sold for, right, a year ago, Ethereum wasn't the cost that it is right now. A year ago, Ethereum was not $3,500 a coin. Maybe the person who bought Ethereum 3, 4, 5 years ago. maybe they only spent $200 for Ethereum. That's the power of cryptocurrency. Unlike the US dollar, when you're purchasing something, the value of your dollar is constantly going downward, but with cryptocurrencies, the value has consistently went up over a period of time. So when you get into the market, even right now, let's say Bitcoin goes to where we projected to go by December, which is 6 figures. And then you decide that you want to make a purchase with the cryptocurrency. Yes, we understand the current value, but what you actually spent for was much less than the value will be, if that makes sense. So I hope what I'm saying makes sense to you guys. Nevertheless, I'm not here to understand the philosophy of why the heck somebody would spend $17,000 for this right here if they only bought Ethereum for $200. So that's, you know, that's not something that I am going to pretend to understand. So here we go with the most popular NFTs. Okay, so here's one that you guys may be seeing, the Bored Ape Yacht Club. This became very big as well. I don't know if you guys are following NFTs, if you're here for that at all. Let's just see what this one is going for. This is a very low, it's much lower rarity score. And the highest offer is 45 Ethereum. That's the highest offer, 45 Ethereum, right? They're saying make an offer. They're saying make an offer. Right now, the US dollar price for this is $158,000. It's going to expire in 6 hours. And if in 6 hours, nobody else gets it, then it's going to go to whoever, let's see if it shows. It's going to go to whoever made that offer to them, okay? This is for a JPEG, y'all. Let me just see if I can slide the JPEG off. Let me see. I can take it off, but it doesn't matter because this person owns it, right? That person owns it, okay? Does that make sense? Not does it make sense, but if you guys following along, I don't even want to ask if it makes sense. Feel free to unmute and ask questions. Yes, go Bitcoin, go Bitcoin, go Bitcoin, go Bitcoin, go. All right, feel free.
CHYNA, I have a question.
Sure.
Now, how does a person create an NFT, like an account?
Great question. That's so good. So these accounts are very easy to create. Let's go over to OpenSea to talk about that. OpenSea is one of the places that you can create an NFT on. I believe Rareables is another place that you can create an NFT on as well. Rareables is taking a little bit longer to pop up, so we'll go back to OpenSea. So OpenSea, you can simply come over here, and if you see at the top right corner, you can click create. I have to sign into my MetaMask account. This is an account that you just simply want to set up because it requires what they call a gas fee. So you do have to pay to create an NFT to put it on these platforms, and the gas fees do fluctuate throughout different times of day. And I believe the only way that you could pay the gas fee, if I'm not mistaken, is in Ethereum. I could be wrong on that. There's more opportunities once again. That's why I don't go too deep, because at one point maybe it was just Ethereum, but now opportunities could be opening up. But all you do once again is come to OpenSea.com, OpenSea.io, click create, and it's going to allow you to, first you need a MetaMask wallet. You usually need a MetaMask wallet for all of your NFTs. If you notice that I already have mine here, I just would have to log in, and then you can simply create it. Now it's a little bit more detailed than that, depending on if you want a full collection, what the purpose of your collection, if you want a real community behind what you're doing and how deep you want to get into it, or if you just want to kind of put something up there to just kind of test it out and see what happens. So that's how you would go. That's how you would actually create an NFT. What I decided to do was get my son into coding. So he's taking some coding classes. He's extremely intelligent. He loves to just kind of build things and just do some real techie things with the computer and apps. And so now he is learning how to develop his own apps and games. And my purpose for putting him into coding was really so that he could develop some NFTs. Okay, so just FYI. So like, for example, this right here, this is an image that you know, with digital, with just understanding coding and software, this is something right here that's selling this for 140,000 for 40 Ethereum. That's 140,000 today. But if Ethereum goes to, or rather when it goes to $10,000 for a coin, that's a lot more money, right? So
Wow.
Yeah, that's the world that we're in right now. So as weird as it is, y'all, I'm not saying you have to understand it. This is why I say you understand it is not required. You know, I got somebody working on something for me right now. This one right here is only $484 0.139 EFTs in Ethereums, 0.139 Ethereums. Okay, so I don't know what causes some of them to be more what they would consider rare than others. I think what it is, once again, depending on what you want to do inside this space, some of them is really the community that supports it, was backing it, was behind it, that's allowing them to have more of a thrust into the market, because some of them are a lot more unique, or it looks like they put a little bit more in it than others, but they're less, you know, than some other ones may be. Like, you may have thought this would have been a lot more, but this one is only $2. So if you want to go shopping right now, guys, what I recommend you do, if you say, listen, I want to own that right there, I want to own the Vice Squad Candyman, all you would need to do is go to OpenSea.com. We are on a shopping spree. You might want to buy this one. Go to OpenSpree.com and go ahead and purchase this. Now, this person looks like Neo Distriction, one item. It looks like this is the verified collection right here. That's what that blue check mark means. It's a verified collection. No offers have been made yet. This has been transferred a few times. It does not show us the price that it was transferred to at. I don't know where that went at. Here we go. It doesn't show us the price that it was transferred at. I don't know where that went. I have no idea where that went. But once again, you could look right here and see the price point. If we look at this one right here, this one is $200 for the soccer Doge. This one is $17. Now, once again, this is something that could end up being big for whatever reason, or you don't have to create your own NFT. You could buy it and then sell it. Look at this one. $210 of Muhammad Ali. I don't know why they feel like some is more rare than others and are worth more than others, okay? But it's about the collection, it's about the community. They have all these Discord groups that back it up. These people are really pushing it. Like, it's, I mean, it's like somebody who would collect Pokemon cards, you know, or baseball cards, you know. If you're not into it, then you won't really understand the value of it, okay? So I guess they're just getting into doing what these Renaissance images or whatever. The price point is very low, but for somebody to put it up here, somebody decides to buy it, then, you know, they just sold their NFT for 0.03 ETH. Any questions so far? Any questions? I can't tell you which one would be a good buy. I do. Hey, I think it has to be personal, and you have to understand, you know, what's backing it. Okay, a crypto hero. This might be a good one. It looks similar to the crypto punks, and this one has some animation. So the sale ends tomorrow, and it looks like no trading data is shown. It doesn't mean that no offers were made. Okay, so any questions at all? Because these are the main places to actually purchase your NFTs. Wearables is still, for whatever reason, not popping up.
Hey, Doc, I have a question. This is Ariel.
Hi, come on in, Ariel.
How are you?
I'm amazing, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. Do you know if we can move or transfer our purchased NFTs to our ledgers?
There is a place that you can transfer your NFTs. It's not to a ledger. It is to, and I'll pop it up here in just a second. This is how you protect them. The Shield Folio.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you.
So let me see. So you can actually purchase this just like a ledger, and you can store your NFTs, and you'll look like your private keys here as well. I actually did purchase one, and it's on the way. Okay. So that's shieldfolio.com. Okay. Great question. Anyone else? Anybody want to shop for some NFTs?
I actually just purchased an NFT while you were talking.
Yay. Which one did you get?
I'm still on the ENFT.com, and I bought the limited edition Karen soundtrack that has CeeLo Green and some other artists on there, but it was $20 for the limited.
Yes. Now that's a good one, girl. Wait a minute. That is good. So you bought the limited edition. Was it this one here?
Yes, the one at the bottom, the silver.
Gotcha. So let's see. Let me look at the collection. Got you. And so you were able to go in and purchase it. Where was it at? Let me see here. Hold on. Let's go back. And so you got one. You bought it with crypto. Let me see if I got something in here. Oh.
No, I actually bought it with my Visa.
Oh, okay.
I have to get
That's
some
so
crypto.
good. Oh, yeah. Now let me tell you something. I don't recommend buying crypto on Cash App, but what I do for the ones that I bought a while ago, I use it for this. I use it to just get my NFTs and stuff like that. So guys, what she did was she went shopping. I want you to talk about that. Okay, she went shopping and she bought the limited edition for $20 to 5,000 or to sold out of this. That's good. That's not a million copies. You got 5,000. That's really good. 11 tracks on it, 1 digital movie per poster, 9 pieces of custom artwork, behind the scenes commentary from director Coke Daniels, and 3 music videos for $20. That's going to be a big deal, especially because they did it early. That's really good. Anybody else want to shop and get them a limited edition? Let me go ahead and get one. I'm going to buy it with crypto. Any questions? I'm going to buy this. I don't really know what I'm getting, but I do see that CeeLo Green is on it. I can't remember. Okay, here we go. So it takes me here. I'm supposed to have this little code. Here we go.
Dr. China, how do you buy an NFT from your Cash App?
Because I have Bitcoin.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, go ahead.
So see this code right here? You guys don't scan it, or y'all gonna buy it to my account, just so you know I'm logged in.
Okay.
So I'm now gonna go and I'm going to go to my Cash App.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to, let me see where I gotta go. I'm gonna go to the little dollar sign at the bottom, down here at the bottom, and I'm gonna hit the little part at the top that allows me to just scan.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And it's gonna take me straight to it. I'm gonna put in my code, and it's gonna arrive to me in 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna confirm and I'm gonna send. Yay, I just bought Karen. It's done.
Let me go buy Karen too.
Just that simple, guys. This is what the new technology is. I mean, for those of you who are using Apple Pay on your phone, we're living in a different time. Everything is just like tap and done. You could have counted to 10 and it was bought, okay? So I now own a Karen, the movie soundtrack, NFT. Yay. I bought it for 20 bucks. If I could sell it for $200 and maybe one day it'll be worth 2,000. What I like about Karen, so thank you for sharing that. Who was it that shared that bought it first? Who was that?
It was me, Blue.
Blue, awesome. What I like about that, Blue, is that there's only 5,000 available.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sharing this information. I'm like,
fun.
It's an honor.
How could I miss this, guys? Let me show you another one. I can't believe I missed this. So NBA Top Shop. This right here, let me just go straight to it. And it's another one. Now these, y'all got to pay attention to with these athletes and stuff like that. They are coming in this space real heavy, okay? So NBA Top Shot, it releases these, like we got a bunch of WNBA drops that came out. Now, when these come out, you want to be on your mark, get set, go, because the line is very long. There's thousands of people waiting in line because they really believe that these are going to be big. So this is NBA Top Shot. This one is, let me show you. I got a few. I'm gonna go to mine to show you. So what we do is we're buying these moments. So we now own this particular moment. So let's just say something happens with this young lady, big, and they decide to play this on ESPN. I guess we get some kind of royalties or something. I don't know exactly how it works, but I own a couple of moments. And so they're selling moments in time. It's weird. Hey, we own these digital moments in time. We own these pieces of moments in history. Okay.
I'm in awe right now. I am seriously in awe. I am tripping out right now.
It's crazy. Well, this is why I tell you guys, when I tell y'all that your understanding is not required, it's because I have to tell that to myself. Because if I waited for this to make sense to me, I'm going to miss out on the biggest moments. And by the time it makes sense, it costs a lot more. Your understanding is not required. Your access is. Your understanding is not required. Your action is. So you won't have to listen. She said she bought it was $20. I said, you know what? Let me look at this doggone Cash App and see what I got in Bitcoin. You know what? I got just enough. Let me go ahead and buy this one right here. Because that's what I use that for. That doesn't matter to me. For me personally, I don't store any of my real Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies on a Cash App or anything like that. So that's what this is for right here. Let me buy this moment. I don't know. Karen may be big. Karen has a bigger opportunity, believe it or not, than the Tory Lanez album does, because Tory Lanez made 1 million of his available. Karen only did 5,000. So already it's much more rare. And we just bought it for $20. All right. So this is moments in time right here. Let's go back. I don't know who she is, but somebody may, you guys may know. Let me see what I have in my collection. Is this my collection? Let's see, unlock. Let me see what I got. Okay, yep, this is my collection. I remember when I bought this, I just felt like this is gonna be big. I don't know who this guy is, Naz Reid, but he did a dunk this year, but I like the number. So when I'm looking to make these purchases, I'm like, okay, I want that one because something about that particular number stood out. So I have number 777 of 12,000. Okay. And this is the moment. I believe that this one is just somebody's gonna want to buy this one. So I own, bam, that moment right there. Let's go! Owned by who? The Bitcoin mommy. You know where to find me. Somewhere on the internet, baby. Booyah! Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I own that moment right there. Yes, let's do it one more time. Let me show you the moment that I own. I dare them to play this on ESPN. I own. Give me my money. Thank you very much. Booyah! Yes. Mm-hmm. That's mine. Owned by who? The Bitcoin mommy. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I own this. I own this. I own this. And I own this. Mm-hmm. Thank you. So I got a few more collections in there. And then this one here, I don't know why I just started clicking around and getting some stuff. I don't know who these people are, but I own this moment as well. I own this moment as well. And I'm looking for some of the younger ones because they got more time to, develop and be like, oh my gosh, that's Nazar Little. Oh my goodness, you know what he did? I don't know, but I own that moment. So what did he do? You feel me? So yes. So if you guys are really into sports, that's really big. Now there's another one we've been looking at a lot. Wait a minute, let me tell you what it is. Now this one here, in fact, they just email me every single day. Now don't become a junkie.
Is it DraftKings?
It is DraftKings. Yes, ma'am. That's exactly what it is. Every day.
Yes, they do.
They are emailing me every single day, okay? And they got my money, okay? I don't even know my sign-in is on this one. Let's just go to the marketplace here. Oh Lord, I got to sign up. So let's just see. I know I done signed up, but let me just figure it out. Hold on. Let me see if I can work it out here.
Another one I like too, Doc, is the VV app with
VV
the
app.
comics. Yeah, VEVE.
Uh-huh.
They have all the drops of the comics.
Oh,
So
got
like
you.
I just purchased the Black Captain America rare comic. I mean, I'm not into comics, but I knew my brother was deep into when we were children. And I got it for $6.99. And
Wow.
it's selling, the lowest copy is selling for 21,000.
What?
Yeah, it's insane. And I got a Hulk, and then they have a Spider-Man drop too. So it's really,
Wow.
really big, and it moves fast.
Wow. That is amazing. Okay, I don't want to block myself out of this. I don't remember my thing for this one. I know I done bought some stuff off of this one because shucks, I'm always in line. Hey, Leggy. Uh, 1 second, Leggy. 1 second. I'm always at, come on, baby. I'm always in line for these. I'm gonna love you, okay? So, I don't know the login. I don't want it to block me out. Another one is autograph. Autograph, is it? Let me see here. It's autograph. It's auto something. I don't know this one. It's not giving me an opportunity to see it. Oh man. I wonder if this is the right one. It should have just let me go to the marketplace. I guess I gotta be a member. So I don't remember my sign in. Let me just, I'll figure that out. But let me see the other one. 1 second. Any other questions?
Hey, Dr. China, I don't have a question, but thank you. You are sharing a lot of good sites tonight. NBA Top Shots is definitely my shot, my site. I didn't know much about sports. I remember when I first bought my NBA moment, like I didn't know anything about anything. I just was like, you know what, this is big. Let me just buy something. So even with the DraftKings, it's like you got to be like ready because the moments sell out there too, just like that. So this is a really, really, really big space, big deal. So shop away, you guys. Have fun.
Yes, shop away. It is a big deal. It is a big space. Most of the time we're in line, just like you're in line at a store. We're in like line for this stuff, and it's ridiculous. Oh my God.
Hey, Dr. China.
Hi.
Oh, my phone is always going off. Sorry about that. I just wanted to say thank you for this, and you just really explaining what NFTs are. Just kind of giving us a more clarity. I also wanted to say I did buy NBA something on NBA Top Shot. I don't understand what I bought, and I don't know who. I just paid for it, but it's a base set. It says,
Yeah.
what's a base set? Like, as opposed to,
okay, go ahead.
so it's a base set, is a series, and then a release. I don't understand what I paid for. It seemed like this was like, I don't know.
I've gotten all of them, but I have gotten the base sets that I think what I showed you was a base set where you saw all of those different moments happening. Those that would be considered a base set. I wonder if they blocked me out of this for some reason here. Nah, should be able to get in here. But the base set is definitely, I did buy base sets. My husband got a bunch too, because it was times where it was like, oh my God, such and such just dropped. Like, for example, Tiger Woods dropped. We went bananas about that one. And so, let's see here. Looking for the link, guys. Because for some reason, I feel like I should be able to just at least go to the site, because anybody could go to the site without a login unless they know I'm already logged in. Let's see. Oh, I know what I think I need to do. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me give y'all something. So yeah, the base sets are good. I got that. I don't know all the differences between all of them, but I do know the base sets.
I didn't know if base set was something you're supposed to start off with. What is a, I didn't know what it was.
I don't think it's based on like a rule necessarily.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I did do base sets. Like you don't have to do it a certain way. Okay. So
Okay, got it.
yes. This is another one. Fascinating, guys. I mean, don't listen, you'll go down this rabbit hole really fast. Okay, so this is more NFTs. Okay, so here they go here. And I think this is probably going to take me to DraftKings. But so this is Zeke Elliott. This is his edition. Let me see if they give us a price though. It says 250 editions available, but it's not letting me do anything. Okay. So this is Eternity, like Ether Eternity. Eternity. I don't see why it doesn't let me do anything here. Y'all see my screen? My screen?
Yes.
Okay, this one let me click it. What do they want for this? 3 tokens. Okay, so this is a moment. Not a moment, but this is like a just a virtual animated image. How much is this? Oh, maybe it doesn't show me because I'm not signed in. Supercharged unlockable. So once again, guys, listen, shop away, have a ball. This is where I've showed you guys so many different sites. So I want Aria to share with us again the site that she mentioned too. Is it an app? Because I like the numbers on that and I like the side of it. So it's not just saying, why are people selling this for this amount or buying this for this amount? It doesn't matter. If you got access to it and they're buying it, that's great for you. So Aria, come on in and share with us what you mentioned about what you purchased.
Hey, Doc, it's VEVE. It is an app, but you should be able to use the desktop as well. VE. Yeah, just, and it's like digital collectible. So just type in VEVE. And space it to digital. And type the word, yeah, digital. There you go. And then press enter.
Right here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Bam.
You see that one? So it'll.
That's nice.
Let me see. Yeah. It'll take. There you go. Okay. I was gonna say it'll take you to that, but
this is gonna be big.
Yeah, it's really big, y'all. Like Doc is giving us some gems, ladies and kings, queens and kings. The NBA Top Shot is amazing, and I was all in that. And then some kind of way I had somebody introduce me to the comics, which I know were big, although I'm not big into it. And I said, oh well, let me just play around with it, like you said. Let's be inquisitive. View marketplace right there. View drop details. So this is an ultra rare Spider-Man that the queue actually kicked you out. It's only certain members that got it, and now it's auctioning for like 5 and 6 figures. But
wow,
yeah. So this one moves, the turnover rate moves really high. Once you got it, you own it. But
wow, that's so cool because this one is just $50. So I see what you're saying. And I can see 5,000. That's gonna go that's gonna be like you can't even sneeze and those are gone fast.
Right.
Wow.
Exactly.
So okay, so guys, download this app. I'm gonna go shopping on this app. That's gonna be so dope. I see a lot of opportunity, guys. We're talking about having a very Merry Christmas here. And this is how you have a very Merry Crypto Christmas. You can literally spend a couple of $100s and turn it over like to a lot of money.
Hi, Dr. China.
Hi.
Hey there. Good evening. This is so good. I was curious, are you holding on to your NFTs to sell them at a later point? Or
I don't have any like real connection to a lot of them. I'm just kind of like exploring personally. Nothing is making me feel like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? I need to hold this until. But I also don't have an urgency to get rid of them because I do feel like the bigger opportunity is going to be later. So for example, with NBA Top Shop, I don't really know who the guys are, And I hope you guys are hearing what we're saying. I'm not saying that this is the best strategy. I'm just saying that if you are new into this space and you don't really have a full, vast understanding of everything, go ahead and still get involved in it. You'll learn as you go, right? Some people, you know, by the time they start to learn, when they do enter into projects, is because they are passionate about the project. They're passionate about the impact that the project is going to make, or whatever this project is going to help in human society in some kind of way. All I'm saying is that my decision making hadn't gotten to that point yet. Like, I'm not in these, I'm not about to pretend to be the NFT guru, like I'm in all of their Discord groups and I'm so connected and all of that. No, but when they drop, I buy them. I do follow a lot of different things in different communities, but that's not, you know what I'm saying, where I'm spending a whole lot of time. But I am building up my collection of NFTs. And if the opportunity presents itself, yeah, I'll get rid of them with no problem. But also I don't have an urgency to just sell them just to sell them. If that makes sense, Stacey.
Yep, I got it. And what was the site that you said we can put our NFTs on again?
OpenSea.
OpenSea.
Create. Mm-hmm. Yes, if you go to create on OpenSea.io.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions?
Hey, Dr. China, I just wanted to kind of hop in and say the thing that kind of attracted me to the space as well. Mm-hmm. It's like when the 22-year-old kind of just took a leap of faith. He spent about $2,000, y'all, on NBA Top Shots before it was a really big thing about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And 2 years later, he's up over $2 million. So I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, my goodness, like that's amazing. Like 2,000 to 2 million. Like you don't really know, you just kind of jump. So I'm kind of in a space with you. Like I don't know, like I'm gonna sell them, hold them, whatever. I mean, you know, when you're getting a moment for $9, $6, and you look up whether it's 6 months from now and it's made you $1,000 or $500, and you're not vested, right. You sell it.
Right. That's good. That's a great strategy too. Because really, I mean, let's be honest, for most of us, even what Ariel said, none of us are emotionally connected. There's no sentimental value here. You know, she's sharing with us even with what's happening with comics. And she's like, I have no connection to it. My brother likes it, but hey, I bought it. How much did you buy something for? And then what is it selling for? I know I'm not able to really see it, but.
I bought it for $6.99. And because of the rarity of it, and it was only 30,000 editions, the lowest is now selling for 21,000.
Sheesh.
And that was 3 weeks ago. And now, of course, they're 300, some in the 7.6 millions. It's insane. But I listen to the doc. My understanding is not required. So
exactly. Damn.
My wallet is.
I know that's right. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay. Now let me ask you something. Are you selling yours though?
No, ma'am. I wanted to hold it just to see what it was going to do.
Okay.
Because I mean, 21,000 in 3 weeks. That's.
Yeah.
What if I hold it for 3 months?
Yeah.
And the fact that he was a Black Captain America, I don't think we've seen that. And it's like a real comic book, so it has the animation in it. So I said, well, let me just hold it just to see. And I was curious. I go back in from time to time, and I see the Hulk is moving in big numbers too, the Green Hulk man. And so I just kept it, and every now and again I go check, and it's up another 1,000. It's up another 1,000. And I'm thinking, man, these people are, but you know, the Comic-Con and stuff is really, really big. Cosplay and people dress up and do those, you know, those events all the time.
Yeah, this stuff is really, it's crazy, but it is big. All these gamers and stuff, you know?
That's right.
Doctor, real quick. So I remember you posted a article about the young boy who made 400 grand. I didn't read the whole article, but I can't remember what was he selling, or what did
he created his collection of NFTs. I immediately told my son, I said, come here, man, come here, let's talk, sit down, come on.
Oh, wow.
I know that's right.
Now, come on, man. Now, he's 12, you're 7, but come on, let's talk about this. And I edified him, and I just rubbed his back, and I just kept edifying him and tell him how amazing he was and how smart he was. And I showed him the little boy. He didn't know what he was really looking at. And I told him that he was creating things and people were buying it from him. And now he's in the news for it. And he's becoming famous, and he got a lot of money. He said, "He got a lot of money, Mom?" I said, "A lot of money." He said, "He's just a little boy." I said, "Yep, just like you gonna be, man." And so he got excited about going to coding school. And so we were able to find an online coding school for him to go to so that he could learn to code. And he actually made his first, let's see if it'll pop up here, got a certificate and everything. I think it was, I don't know how to make that pop up, but he made his first animation of something I could put as an NFT right now.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So.
Wow, this is a whole new world. Oh my God.
A whole new world. And it's a world that they're going to understand a lot more than we can. Can NFTs be any type of art? Yes. Any type of art, digital art. Yes. Great question. Just brought another NBA for $6. Yes. The best part is that the moment was on my birthday. Boom. You see what I'm saying? That's important. You see what I'm saying? Like, find something that jumps out to you to make it important to you. Okay. Yes, exactly. Jump in and learn on the way, Pennyland. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right,
Hey,
guys.
Dr. China.
Hi.
Hey, this is LaDonna. How are you?
Amazing. LaDonna, how are you?
I'm good. This is my first time really looking into this to this level. So I'm just trying to see, for each one of these sites, you would have to go in and sign up for each site. Is that what I'm understanding?
Please be mindful with your passwords and stuff, because it gets
right.
Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I don't remember this stuff.
But the OpenSea, that's like a main one to look into, or?
It is. It's the main one to look into for creating, purchasing one. Is probably the biggest. That one and Rareables, but for whatever reason, Rareables didn't open. Those are the two main ones as it relates to overall NFTs.
So you'll just have NFTs stored in each one of these entities.
Well, so you can actually purchase the what was the name of it that I popped up? Let me see if it's still up here. The shield folio.
The shield folio. Yeah. I got that down.
You can store it there, so it's not everywhere. Because that part right now, I'm getting like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, that's a lot. But I love this information. This is giving us a whole new vision.
I want to encourage you guys to just, we have this little inside joke where we talk about we need a whole lot of warm and fuzzies when we're going through this moment, because I just set up my DeFi with a company called Nexo. Nexo is super duper dope. That's a whole nother class that I want to start mixing stuff up because it's already be a lot. But I can tell you, it was easy. Now, it was very, very easy. Now, Nexo is so powerful because it will allow you to take the cryptocurrencies that you currently have, and you can now, they will pay you whether the coin is going up or down to borrow against your coins. And you could borrow against your own money. So as soon as I put it in there, so let's just say you had enough cryptocurrency, let's just say for easy numbers, 100,000, they will immediately give you a $50,000 line of credit. Now, I don't know the full, yes, this is DeFi banking. I don't know the full, because my question, I had a couple of questions, I did it. And my question was, well, it's mine anyway. I don't have to borrow against my own money, but you become your own bank. So there's some benefit into developing the relationships with them like that, because your money, or cryptos in this case, sitting inside of a Nexo, which is DeFi banking, is earning you interest whether it's going up or down. Whereas if it's sitting on a traditional exchange like a Coinbase, a Crypto.com, in Exodus, is not earning you any interest just from it sitting there. So, and I believe that Nexo is probably one of the better ones. There's some other ones like Celsius that people have been using, but I think Nexo is probably definitely leading the chart. It was extremely easy setup, right? It was so easy. So I do appreciate how easy it was, but in my mind, I'm about to go down another rabbit hole. So I was just preparing myself. Give me some warm milk and cookies or something, because I'm gonna need my little fuzzy slippers on to have me a little warm and fuzzy moment, because that's how you feel going through this. But I want to encourage you guys to just push through it and keep going and keep going and keep going. You know, just how you heard what Ariel said, you know, she purchased something for $6 that the lowest one now is 21,000. Listen, some of your goals to close out 2021, for many of you, especially who are taking this challenge with me, hey, hello, give me one of those. Yeah, give me one of them. Cash that mug out, go get whatever it is that's a part of your, you know what I'm saying? You know that the price could go up. You know that eventually it could be worth more, but depending on what your goals are, you still did very good. So thanks, LaDonna. Keep going. Warm and fuzzy.
Thank you.
Warm and fuzzies, warm and fuzzy.
Hey, I have one more quick question.
Yes.
If someone is into collecting, say, Bass NBA card, you know, the little card, if they were to hologram someone else's card, is that something they can put on NFTs?
I don't know how that works. I just know it has to be digital. If they're able to do that, then I mean, so you saw, you know, people take Kim Kardashian and Kylie Kardashian when we looked at some of the ones over here. Let me just show you again with OpenSea. So I don't see why not. Because it's now they have had to go into it and digitally, you know, create something from it. So for example, we saw Muhammad Ali up here. You know what I'm saying? We saw stuff up here. So why not? I mean, I don't see why not, but I don't know if there's a law around it. And I think that's another thing. There's so much that there's not many rules. Look at this NFT. Y'all. That's a picture?
What, that can sell?
Let's see if it ever sold.
Wow.
No, well, wait a minute. It did sell. It sold for 55 Ethereum.
How much is that?
It's, well, 0.55 Ethereum, 0.55 Ethereum. So that's right at $1,500, $1,800 right now.
Oh, wow. Oh my God.
Now they want 250, they want 876,000 for it now. This is a photo though. I'm like, wait, is this a picture? It's a picture. Twin Flames, number 20.
It just reminds me, Dr. CHYNA, of, you know how so many people screenshot pictures and steal other people's pictures. And if someone has an NFT of that particular picture, they can sue you probably.
Yeah, I think what it is with the blockchain though, it could trace back the original owner. I don't know what utilization in this current time that we live in, or what essence would affect it now, but in the future.
Yeah, not now, but in the future, I could see that happening. Yeah, definitely. We're moving into that where you can't just use people's pictures or even like animations without paying for it.
Yeah, this is hilarious though. They put a photo up there. Let me go get some pictures.
Exactly.
Put your photo up there.
The hologram.
My husband is doing one now, and it's an amazing. I mean, it's. I said, babe, this is an NFT. I said, I don't think we need to do nothing to it. It is absolutely amazing. And the thing about it, I think that really hit us is that, do we really want to sell that? And so I said, well, listen, let's do, you know, maybe a 1 to 100. Let's see how many they did for this. Because they may have just sold the image. Let's do a 1 to 100 where we still have the ownership. Let's see. Does it tell us? 1 to 1. So this is the only one. Now, initially when they sold it, I don't know the date, it was $1,000. Additional information, twins are thought to bring luck. Those who see them and touch them, and they are showered with gifts and money from strangers. Oh my God. Lord, so here's the thing. I remember when I was learning about this, I really dived in and studied. If I teach you something, I studied it, right? Even if it's new, I'm bringing you value. And one of the gentlemen, he said, make sure you put it in the description, because sometimes what makes a person buy is whatever the meaning behind it is to you. And that's your intellectual property. Nobody can tell you you're wrong about what you believe. And so they said they are regarded as barriers of happiness, good luck and riches for their parents, but also as familiars of the gods with extraordinary powers. Gosh. This is hilarious to me. I'm just being honest with you. So now these twin flames are now, listen, they put it up here for 1,000. That was in the beginning. The description, I guess maybe the description can't change. They're up to $876,000. Hello.
Is that late twins? Doc? The two, is that late twins? The two French dancers that are like the highest grossing dancers?
Hey, they could be. I don't know who these people are. I don't know who they are.
Right. So that would be an amazing picture, because those are the two dancers who backed up for Beyonce, her whole tour.
Oh, okay.
If that's them.
Well, I would have hoped that they would have put that in here.
Right.
I would have hoped that would have been here. That would have probably been a lot more powerful. I don't see it on here though.
It's still amazing.
Right. It is amazing. It's hilarious too, right? So boom. They could have just said, favor the doggone twins and just put their name in there. That could have popped up. So, all right, guys, we're done shopping though. I hope you guys got some NFTs. I hope you enjoyed this NFT edition, the Shopping Spree NFT. And I hope that this moment is something that you will be able to look back on and say, oh my gosh, I remember when you were introduced to this and you just simply decided to spend $20, $30, $100, or whatever amount, and you became extremely wealthy from your decision, because you got to make consistent, rich decisions over and over again. So continue to shop. You got all the sites. Definitely make sure you download that app. And I'm excited to hear your testimony. Now, don't hold your testimonies hostage. When you become extremely, extremely wealthy and ultra rich, I want to know your testimony. Don't hold it hostage. All right. Any questions before we wrap? Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Right? No, that's right, Ari.
Doctor, what's the app again that you mentioned? I think I missed it.
BETHLEY. BETHLEY.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. BB.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
As far as the banking to store our NFTs, what was that again?
Oh, that was called Shield Folio. SHIELD Folio.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Dr. CHYNA, what was the website that we went to? Remember the gymnast Simone? We purchased one of her NFTs. Which one was that on? Because I can't find it.
I think it was NBA Top Shop.
It was? Okay.
It was.
Go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me see here. Yeah, I believe this was what it was. You know what? I think hers was on
DraftKings.
DraftKings, yeah. I think
that's what it was. Thank y'all. Okay.
Yeah, DraftKings.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Thank you for this. This was good information.
This was amazing.
Bitcoin Barbie. Let me see. Did I put DraftKings up? Oh, I think I clicked back over to something else. That's why. Let me see. It didn't let me sign in. Well, no, I don't remember that sign in. Gotta figure it out, Lord. Write y'all stuff down. Figure it out, Jesus. But this is it here. I'm gonna work on signing in and figure it out. DraftKings. Yes. Have fun with these guys. I'm not saying go like into, some debt behind it. Okay, so it looks like he had one and it's 7,000 now. I don't know what they're saying here, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it. So be sure to go and just comment on my last post how you enjoyed this class. That'll be just fine. And I look forward to seeing you again. Stay tuned to the community. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can put it on my last post. How did you enjoy the class tonight? What did you learn, and whether or not you actually went shopping with us? I would greatly appreciate it. And stay tuned to the VIP community, guys. I cannot stress to you enough. If you're not hopping on Perfect 10, you are really, really missing out. We're doing some incredible work together. And I know for some of you, it may be a bit of a stretch, but when I say that it's worth it, it is absolutely worth it. Even if you're at work, put your earphones in or whatever, and really listen to it and tap into the assignments and be conscious of your behaviors throughout the day, like the T word, okay? Because you know, guys, if you're connected to Perfect 10, if you say that word, it comes with a penalty of $1, okay? So let's begin to elevate our vocabulary and how we're speaking and what we're decreeing. So that's it for the NFT shopping spree. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for being on. God bless you guys and have a phenomenal night. Look to see those uploads of, I believe the cryptocurrency one is already back there, the shopping spree that we did, but if not, it will be inside of VIP. All right, guys. God bless you. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. God bless you guys.
Thank you, Dr.